Yo, what's up guys, Sean here, aka ImaFlyNmidget, and welcome back to some more MLG SMP, guys. Not a whole lot of progress on the base, because, I haven't had a whole lot of time. We just got like this, like, BAM! What? Look at this, guys. Look at how much, okay, hold on, we got to get a good vantage point of this. I've had a little bit of time off work, and I was like, you know what, series needs to actually get a lot of time spent on it. That is MLG SMP. This series, I haven't been able to really dedicate as much time as I wanted to, but bam, look at that thing. I got a nice modern house kind of feel to this layer. Bam, look at how sick that is. It's literally so baller. I really like, I'm going to show you a few things. We're going to kind of roll through this a little bit, and then we're going to do some other stuff today, but I had to move the dirt shack over a little bit and squeeze her up. I kind of had to make her a little smaller in here, but yeah, so now this design is, well, for the most part, this design is from this YouTuber called like Weirder Dude or something like that. And I literally just binge watched his videos. I straight up just binge watched his videos. I was like, because he's got a ton of modern houses that he's made, like a ton of different, styles, designs, all stuff, and he like kind of has his tips and tricks on how to build up modern houses. So if you're interested in that, you can go check his channel out. He's actually has some really good content. And I basically just binge watched his videos, and I was like, all right, this house in particular, he had basically this house in particular, and it was something that like was really, really sweet, right? Like I really, really liked it, and so I kind of copied it almost block for block from his videos, but I kind of changed a little bit. So as you can see, it's kind of like jutting out of the mountain, as you can't really see. It's kind of like jutting out of the mountain, kind of like that, which I think is the coolest part, because you never see modern houses like coming out of mountains or used in a mountain base or used like anywhere, really. You basically see them in you see them in like just flat lands, like it's just like a flat piece of land. You see a modern house and you're like, oh, that's pretty cool, right? Well, I really liked the design of this. I was like, let's just get it jutting out of a mountain. Like, I think that'd be something cool and new, and I've never seen it before. So that's what we did. We kind of just jutted out of the mountain. Also, I had to basically wreck our farm, and now we've just got this small wheat farm that we're gonna have to live off of until we can start doing our farms inside. But so check this out. Basically, there's this giant hole in the middle of this house, and that's because this is where our elevator is going to go up. And that's, I think, is going to be the coolest part of the whole thing. So it's like, you got a nice little modern house. It looks really sick from the outside, and then also you got this boom, this like elevator jutting out of the top of it. And I think that's going to be pretty cool. So basically, I was watching that dude's videos, and I was like, I like did almost block for block the outside here, this like front face, because that's majority of what a what's it called? A modern house is. Like, it's mainly just the front of it, the way the front looks. So I kind of did that. I got the front of it looking really, really solid. I even threw that water in the front, which was, I thought, a really nice touch, especially with my texture pack. It looks really, really good. So I threw that, and then kind of as we got towards, I didn't really do any of the interior that kind of like was in there. Oh, that was close. That was in his videos or anything like that. I kind of did my own interior, which kind of sucks right now, and it's kind of bland. But we'll be adding more to it as I actually like build this. I really just want to get the shell and the plan laid out. And then we've got this thing upstairs, which is pretty cool. I added this wool, and I don't know if I like it yet. Kind of like the patterny stuff. I don't know if I like that yet. I don't know if it fits the build. This was my favorite part. This is a door. Look at how sick that idea for a door is. I think that's so baller. And I really like this out here, the kind of countertop style thing. But I think it's so sick how it just literally just like comes out of the mountain. And that's what I really liked about this. And it took me a really long time. I will say it took me probably way longer than it needed to. But, I was also, like, watching his videos and was kind of, like, doing, oh, that block looks good right there, that block looks good right there. I even added the snow kind of paths out here, which looks really good. So I did a lot, and I spent a lot of time on it. I spent a lot of time. I bought most of these blocks from the store. I didn't really go out and grind for them. I kind of just bought them from the store and did that. And luckily there wasn't a whole lot of mining, because that area was basically all mined out. So it was just kind of like placing blocks, and the hardest thing was kind of lining it up with our elevator, which is the toughest thing, and which is still going to be the toughest thing to make it look good on the inside. So the inside of this house is not very big, and this is like the biggest the elevator will take up is this square. Oh, that's close. This square right here. This is like the biggest that the elevator will take up. Aww. Okay, but so you'll see, like this is like this square down here, like we won't be using majority of the space, so I just did the biggest square possible, and and I'm going to be adding probably pillars in on these corners to kind of give more space to this area. But in terms of kind of like how we're going to lay this out, because the thing was, I know last episode I was like, all right, I want to do the chest room in my bedroom. Like, I need to get that going. But the thing was, I couldn't start that until I had a front to the base. Like, I couldn't start from the inside and work my way out because I didn't know what it would look like on the outside, and I didn't want it to be like crap. So what I thought of was work from the outside and go in, you know what I mean? So start out, go in, and that's what I did. And I was like, you know, I could do like a big archway style thing for the entrance. I was like, nah, that's kind of lame. I was like, what's something I've never seen before? And I've never seen a modern house coming out of a mountain because it just doesn't make sense, really. You think about it, there's no reason for a modern house to be like in a mountain. Like, nobody builds a modern house in a mountain, but that's the thing. That's the point. I've never seen it before, so I figured, what the heck, let's do it. And I think it's looking pretty solid so far. And it's going to look, I think, amazing because our elevator is majority quartz as well. So our elevator is going to come jutting out the top, and the elevator is kind of open for everyone to see, too. So once I, like, eventually muster up some courage and actually work on that elevator, I think it'll look pretty sick. So in time, I promise you, it will eventually get done. So this is kind of what I'm thinking. I think in this room, which is going to be basically this whole thing back here, maybe this whole thing back here, it's going to be, I'm probably going to dig in there a little, like probably five or six more blocks in, and kind of make this big area kind of like my room and kind of like design it and make it really cool interior design or whatever, yada, yada, yada. And then I was thinking about having this little area over here be a secret room. So this will probably be blocked up in a wall right here, and I'll probably do some sort of secret entrance style thing. And then you go kind of come in here, and we'll have like, I don't know what we'll have in here, maybe like a just glorious toilet room or something like that. We'll kind of have to see. But then down here, what's going to happen is this kind of, so where all the cobblestone is right now, this is probably going to end up being a wall, like about right here, kind of like closing off this main kind of thing, and people will be like, oh, like this is like his floor, this is his main floor, he's got his building upstairs, you know, this is his main floor. And then we're going to have our chest room all back here, and we're going to do like some crazy like locked secret room thing, and it's going to be like a massive like chest room, like really, really big chest room. And then I'm probably going to have like, I don't know, a cool like item system in there or something. I don't know. That's a lot of redstone as well. Right now, I just want to kind of get it dug out, get it formatted, and the secret door made for this whole thing, and then and put my chests in there. And once my chests are in there, then I'll be able to kind of like, you know, like make it dope, make it super dope. Also, this is my idea of interior design. Looks great, I know. But yeah, so that's kind of the update on the base. It's quite a bit. It's quite a bit. I must say it is quite a bit. I was pretty glad that I was actually able to dedicate a lot of time to this base because I haven't been able to in the past. You know, I've been like, oh yeah, there's no big updates. I built like one thing. So yeah, so I'm glad I got to add this major kind of addition to the base. I know there's still loads more to go. I didn't get to anything downstairs at all. I haven't even touched that downstairs yet. And I haven't obviously touched the chest room in the bedroom. So I think slowly I'll move this stuff in because I really hate seeing this dirt house right here. I'll slowly move this stuff in. Like I'll use bedrooms, and I'll probably make maybe actually we'll make that top secret room up there like a kitchen. No, I'm gonna have furnaces in my chest room. Let's be real. I'm not gonna use furnaces unless they're in my chest room. So yeah, it's kind of what we're looking at for the base. That's kind of what's going on. All right, so we're gonna go into the Nether for the remaining of this episode, and we're gonna just mine up quartz, all the quartz, because we're gonna need lots of quartz. I mean, this is as you can tell, it was a really big quartz like build, and I mined up a lot of quartz in the Nether, and I bought a bunch of quartz too, so it worked out. But it's a lot. So we're gonna mine a bunch of quartz, and we're also gonna be looking for gas. So we're gonna be doing both, because our gas, we only have killed like 5 gas, which suck. So we're gonna kind of look around for some quartz, and we're also gonna be killing gas for a little bit, and then I hear gas, or what was that? I don't know, but that's kind of what we're gonna do for the remainder of this episode. I hope you guys enjoy the update to the bait. Okay, that's definitely gas. I hear it. Where are you? Okay, I hear it. I feel like it's that way. Where are you, dude? Start shooting me. Start shooting me, dude. I love the way the lava looks in this texture pack. I don't see him. Lame. Let's mine some of this. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy the update to the base. I know it's been like really lacking lately in these episodes. So I'm glad that I was able to actually show you guys an update for once. So that's cool. It was a lot of work, but it's so worth it. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like Minecraft, that's just how it is. Like that's just what Minecraft is. It's like, yeah, it could be a lot of work to build something, and a lot of like painful, boring, like crazy work that you're just like, oh man, I really don't want to do this right now. But then when you're done, I didn't bring any cobblestone home. But then when you're done with it, it's just like the best feeling ever. You're just like, I built that, and it's so sick. I love mining netherrack when wait, what? Oh, when you have a really baller pick. but yeah, I mean, I feel like that's mainly what Minecraft feels like to me, at least. Because I know when I built, if you way back in the day, if you somehow managed to find videos of me doing my crib series, oh god, okay, wait, hold on, I hear this thing. It's like gotta be right here. Where the heck are you? Where are you, Yast? Huh, I don't know. He's hiding. He's a ninja. Ninja Ghast. But yeah, okay, what? It sounds so close. Hold on. Here comes like a TNT inbound. Okay, this thing is it under me or over me? It's got to be under or over, whatever. We'll let it come to me. But no. Maybe we should go check out that over there. That could be useful. But yeah, so my crib series, like I was saying way back in the day. Holy crap, guys. I spent so much time on that series. That was back in high school, like my sophomore or junior year, when I legit had nothing but... Well, that's a little scary. When I legit had nothing better to do with my life besides YouTube and Minecraft. I did this crib series, and I was supposed to be doing it with like a... So the premise of the series was like, teams of two, couple teams, and by the end of like, after a couple months, it would be to see who could build the coolest base, basically. And, everyone that was in it was basically friends of mine from school, and we were it was just like a server for us to all play on. And my partner was like the laziest dude in the entire world, and I still talk to him. He's a funny dude. He's a really funny dude, but he never did anything. He legit did nothing. He would get on, record an episode with me, and then get off, and I don't think he would ever come back on the server until we record the next episode. Like, that's how it was. Like, he did not help at all, and I was like, all right, dude. So I built the whole thing, basically. And my kind of what we came up with, this is when we actually was starting to build. We were like, let's just do the coolest, biggest treehouse ever. And I was like, down, let's do it. And I had no building skill at all. It was mainly just like, let's make this thing massive. Let's make this thing have everything. And that's what we did. We made like the biggest, coolest, like, not coolest. It's not very cool looking. It looked kind of like poop, but it was this massive tree, guys, massive tree. And the fact that we like built it in survival, well, I built it in survival, was like such a crazy accomplishment once we finished the series. Like, I was like, this is awesome. I was like, this is the greatest thing ever. Like, and it wasn't a very cool looking tree. Like I said, like, it was not a very like appealing tree to look at. Like, it was pretty ugly from the outside, to tell you the truth. But it had like everything in it that you'd really want in a base, and had this awesome staircase, awesome kind of, I think it had an elevator. I don't remember. But it had, oh, okay, hi. But give me that, oh, dang it. But it had a lot of really cool stuff, right? Like, it had some pretty cool stuff, and the fact that it was so big, and the fact that we did it, well, I did it in survival, I keep saying we, that was like the coolest thing, and I was like, this is awesome, and that was like the best feeling ever, and that's kind of what I'm going for with this base. Although, I'm kind of hoping that this base looks better, one, and two, looks better, because the tree did not look that good, but it was still a great feeling once I finished it, so it's kind of what we're going for here. I want this base to look really, really solid. Even, I mean, right now it's starting to look pretty solid. It's starting to look probably like one of the best builds I've ever built. But there's still a lot to do on it, and hopefully it continues to look good. But I'm trying to make this base look like the sickest base I've ever built, which is pretty, not like something hard to do because I'm not a good builder, but it's not something easy because I've built a lot of bases, if that makes sense. So a lot of people in Minecraft, they'll probably build about two to three major houses in survival in their, like, Minecraft, this is going to sound weird, in their Minecraft career, right? Because, like, Minecraft, like, you usually play, like, an update, you'll usually play, like, a survival update, like, oh, 1.10 came out or whatever, 1.9 came out, let's play survival, and then you'll basically play it, until you, like, pretty much max out the base you want. You don't really have any desire to, like, build anymore on the base, and you're kind of, like, done, right? You're basically just like, yeah, that was fun. Minecraft was fun. I'm kind of done with Minecraft. And then, like, a year or two goes by, or maybe, like, a year goes by or whatever, and you don't really go back to it. And you might come back to it once when there's, like, an update, and you're like, all right, let's do another survival. Or with friends, you might want to come back and play with friends. But typically, survival series, most people will play survival once or twice, and then they're done with Minecraft. Like, they're just like, yeah, that was fun. I don't really need to, like, come back and do that again. Like, I started from scratch. I built a super sick base. Like, that's it. Or they'll come back and play, but they'll play on the same world and have that same base style thing. Me, on the other hand, I have done the exact opposite. I don't even know if I can count the amount of survival worlds I've started, because it all started way, way back in the day with my crappy videos of Skyblock. My Skyblock series was terrible. I did that. That counts because my base was pretty big on that. That counts. And then I moved on to that Crib series, which was freaking gnarly. That was insane. Like, I couldn't even... Ugh, that was nuts. And then I want to say it went Prank Wars. No, there was a Pixelmon in between that. There was a Pixelmon, which isn't survival, but I treat it like it was survival. I mean, it's basically survival with Pokemon, so it's pretty much survival. So I did that, which was crazy. I built a crazy base. Well, not really crazy base, but I built another tree base. It wasn't as intense. It wasn't really that cool, but I still count that. And then I did Prank Wars Season 1, which that base was unfreaking real. That was one of my coolest bases to date. And then I also built one way back in the day on that like old server I played on. And then I built one in Prank Wars Season 2, which had mods in it, so it wasn't that great. But it had a whole bunch of carpenter's blocks and new blocks, which made building ridiculous. So that was huge. And then... I also did I did a streaming Crazy Craft series. So when I streamed, I would play this Crazy Craft world, and I built a pretty I never finished that because my computer would always lag out because of Crazy Craft. But I built like a crazy. I started to build a crazy base on that, and then I want to say, does that bring us to today? After Prank Wars series Season 2, I want to say it brings us to this. I'm pretty sure. Maybe there was something in between them. No, I want to say it's this. So that's like 5 or 6 massive like vanilla bait, like without creative. And that doesn't even count like all like the creative kind of stuff that I built, which I haven't built a whole lot, but you know, survival bases, big survival bases, about 5 to 6. 5 to 6 bases like that. The fact that I'm still playing a survival series is pretty unreal, and that I haven't like been super worn out from Minecraft yet. But there's something about like just that feeling once you finish a base that's just like, yes, this is awesome, and it feels great to be done with it. And that's kind of what I'm going for. And I feel like this one, I hate to say it, but I feel like after I completely max out on this base, which trust me, guys, we're not even close to maxing out on this base yet. I'm talking like we got months to go before we even get close to maxing out on this base. But I want to say after this base, this has got to be like one of my last like big survival bases that I ever make in Minecraft. Just because I'm slowly growing out of the game. I still like it a lot. I still like the game a lot, but I'm not as entertained as I was, you know, like a year or two ago. So, and then hopefully we'll be able to do a Season 3 of Prank Wars, and that'll probably wrap me up in terms of making really dope survival bases, because I've been doing it for way too long, and something about just starting it fresh just is not super appealing. But finishing it is awesome. So, yeah, okay, that was a lot of me rambling, wasn't it? I'm sorry, you guys are probably super bored right now. That was lame. Lame story time with Midget. But anyways, did we get we got a decent amount of quartz, not too bad. I wish I had a looting pickaxe, but I've been just repairing the same one that I've had because it's been treating me pretty good. So I think that's where I'm gonna end the episode, guys. I feel like I've talked for way too long. I have no idea how long this episode has gotten. Whenever I get on like a story tangent, I just go until I'm satisfied with my story. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys really just enjoyed the update to the base. Like, that's the main thing, is I hope you guys enjoyed the update to the base and are liking that. And hopefully, I don't know, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to go back to my intense work schedule next week, so I'm not sure how much I'll get done. But I'm gonna try to do my best, try to get bedroom done, maybe start my chest room and all that. I'll keep you guys updated. But that's gonna do it for today, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'm outie on this week, guys. I will catch you next week. Adios.